There are 5 things that the majority of men are doing. If they would just stop doing them, they would triple their testosterone levels and motivation and be able to unlock the life that they actually want to live. The physique, the women, the money, the cars, everything. So in this video, I'm going to run you through all 5, what they are, and how you can stop doing them to change your life. Boys, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright boys, the following 5 things are probably absolutely destroying your motivation to get your work done, and also destroying your testosterone levels, both absolutely essential for a man to achieve what he wants to achieve. So I'm going to guide you through what you need to stop doing, how you can stop doing it, and how you can reverse the effects. So you boost your motivation, you boost your testosterone, you get back in the game, and you become an absolute animal, like Mike Tyson walking a tiger. That's the aim for all of you. At the end of this video, you'll be able to walk a tiger like Mike Tyson. Number 1. Big one that nobody talks about. Losing is clinically proven to lower testosterone and will massively decrease your motivation. And the problem is, a lot of us get very used to losing. We have started a habit of losing and we don't really care anymore. We don't pay any attention. I lost this, I lost that. I don't mean losing or misplacing items. I mean losing in competition. I mean losing against yourself. This is the main problem. You set yourself a task. I'm going to do these 3 things today, and then you don't do them. That's a loss. You've not won on that day. If you consistently do that, not only are you lying to yourself, but you're losing every single day. You're getting very used to just saying things and not doing them. That is going to destroy your motivation because you can't trust yourself. There's a part of you inside, and a lot of you will feel this, there's a part of you inside that wants the absolute best for you, that wants to go to the gym, that wants to be rich, that wants to start that business, make that video, play that sport, start boxing, become combat ready, be a better person. And there's another part of you that just knows that it's a lie. There's another part of you that says, yeah, well, you say that every time. I don't fucking trust you anymore. You're a loser. Now, we need to reprogram that in your mind. And don't worry. First step, I'm going to give you right now. Number 1, you got to forgive yourself. I'm sorry. Say this to yourself or write it down. I'm sorry that I've lied to you, Jack. I'm very sorry that everything I say I'm going to do, I don't do, and I've let you down for years and years and years. We're going to put that behind us, and we're going to start fresh, and we're not going to lie to each other anymore, and we're going to become winners. We're going to become big, handsome winners with many women, many cars, many tigers, boxing abilities, and we're going to absolutely blow up our lives. So, the next thing you need to do is you need to set yourself some tasks every day. These are going to be your wins for the day. And what I would recommend, if you've gone from a period of not being able to complete anything you say, these need to be incredibly simple. They need to be very easy to do. So you might just have, I'm going to wake up at 7 a.m. That's your first win. If you get out of bed, how simple is that? Just fucking get out of bed. 7 a.m, alarm goes off, bang, I'm out of bed. Good morning. Say good morning to yourself. Go to the mirror, look in that mirror and say, good morning, you legend. We're going to boost your testosterone today and we're going to be a big winner. We're going to win the whole day. Say that. That's what I say every morning for breakfast. So you're going to start like that. Number 2, you might have, I'm going to read 10 pages of a book. And then today I'm going to go to the gym. You've got 3 tasks for the day. You woke up at 7 a.m. You read your 10 pages. You've gone to the gym. They're your wins. You need to stack them day after day after day after day after day, slowly making them more and more difficult. So at the start, those 3 are very easy, or maybe they might be hard for you. Maybe you struggle to get out of bed any time before 10 a.m., in which case you might just aim for 9:45. You need to it doesn't matter how small the goal is, you just need to win. So you need to first make it very easy for yourself to win. You might say, I need to write 1 thing in my gratitude journal, and that's my win for the day. I need to brush my teeth. I'm hoping most of you have already got that now. But if you're struggling with brushing your teeth, you just need to brush your teeth. It could be 1 win. But we need to reprogram you to win. And as you continue to win and your wins get bigger and bigger and bigger, your testosterone will increase, your motivation will increase, and you will come back from rock bottom. So that's number 1. No more losing, boys. You're a bunch of winners. And that is how you do it. Number 2. Carnivore Alias, I'm a big fan. Shout out to you. Seed oils and processed foods. This is can be incredibly hard to avoid if you do not take control of your life. But just know that you have the discipline. You need to run your life like a military man. You need to have complete discipline in your life. These processed food and seed oils are endocrine disruptors, which means they fuck with your hormone panel and they're making you weak. They're making you a soy boy, they're making you gain fat easier, they're taking away your muscle, and that is leading to them taking away your life. You're not able to do the things you want to do. So it's essential that you cut these poisons out of your life. These poisons are here for a reason. A side tangent of why I think this is so prevalent in the Western world. There's a book called The Art of War by Sun Tzu, and he says that the best way to win a war is not to fight. It's to destroy the enemy from the inside without battle. I believe that is being done to the Western world. And how are they doing it? They're disrupting our media. They're disrupting the things we eat. Did you know that the USA has a trade deal with China, which means they sell their red meat, their beautiful organic red meat. The USA sells it to China in return for seed oils. And then they put the seed oils and they make profit on them by selling them into these shit foods. Why is that happening? Is it because maybe those parts of the world are looking to destroy the Western world from the inside to allow us to fight amongst ourselves, to allow us to become weak? I believe that could be the case. So you need to get yourselves away from these poisons and put yourself back on a diet that would have been natural years ago. So it's okay. I have a thing against vegans, which a lot of you will know, because I don't believe in a vegan diet. But it doesn't mean you can't eat fresh veg. You can eat some fresh vegetables. People would have done before, some fresh potatoes, rice. That's absolutely fine. Red meat, honey, natural products, not processed food. You need to get back to a diet that would have been okay years ago when men had higher testosterone levels. You need to get back to that way of eating, because this is the 1950s. People looking great. They're in shape easily. They ate more. They had more fun. They smoked more cigarettes. But now we've got the fucking seed oils, plastics, endocrine disruptors, sunscreen, people not getting sun. We are being destroyed from the inside out. Across the world, the Western world, we've been destroyed from the inside out. So what you need to do, get rid of the seed oils in the kitchen. Only cook with pure grass-fed butter or olive oil. Do not stop eating packaged foods. Stop eating that packaged stuff and eat a natural diet. Eat plenty of eggs, plenty of organic beef, plenty of butter. That's what you need in your life. And trust me, you will unlock a new level of testosterone and you will unlock a new level of motivation in your brain because you've gotten rid of the poison. You're all being slowly poisoned if you're eating that shit. So there you go, boys. That's number 2. Number 3, bad sleep. I don't know how Dan Bilzerian does it. I said to my buddies the other day, I said, that many girls are in bed, one of them's got to be ripping farts. One of them has got to rip some nasty farts in the night. I don't know how this man sleeps with that many chicks around him. So hats off to Dan Bilzerian. You're a G. You're a complete G. But I've experimented personally with different hours of sleep, and I'll give you my findings. 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. 5 hours sleep, your unoptimal performance. You're going to be lazy throughout the day. If you have vices, let's say you're trying to quit video games, trying to quit porn, you're trying to stop eating junk food. If you have 5 hours sleep, that'll be 10 times harder. You are just susceptible to anything. Your body is looking for cheap dopamine when it is tired. Trust me, you must protect sleep at all costs. 6 hours, similar things happen, not quite as bad. 7 hours is okay. You can function on 7 hours depending on the person. I'm at medium level there. I'm not going to give in to maybe some urges that I might have in regards to junk food or drinking alcohol or smoking. But if I'm down at 5 hours, I'm very much more susceptible to not getting things done. And then here we've got 8 hours sleep, the absolute, in my opinion, for my body, the holy grail. I'm just able to function perfectly. I can function efficiently all day, and I find it easy to stay away from vices and keep things on track. If you have a bad sleep schedule, I think there is genuine benefit to waking up early. It is no joke. Waking up early is incredible for your productivity. So I do think if you are staying up too late, you should fix your bad sleep schedule like this. You have one night of bad sleep. So you go to sleep 2 a.m. You wake up the next morning 6 a.m. You've had 4 hours sleep. Absolute train wreck of a day, probably. You get yourself through it. You get yourself through them 4 hours for one day. And then by the time it gets to 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., you're going to be tired finally. You're going to be tired to go to sleep. And now you fix your sleep schedule. Now you go 9 p.m., wake up 6 a.m., you fix your sleep schedule. Very, very easy to do. That's how you do it, boys. So get that sleep schedule locked down. You need it for testosterone production. You need it to keep your brain wired in for your motivation. Absolutely essential stuff. Goes without saying, doesn't it? Wanking yourself off. Absolutely horrible. Stop doing it. Stop wanking yourself. You have got inside of you tiger blood. And what I mean by this is, you, as a human being, you want to create life. That's what your body wants to do. If you're letting that life force is in your ball sack, if you're letting it out on the floor, if you're letting it out in your bed, into tissues, with your hand, your body thinks, I've made a baby. I don't need to work. I'm making babies every day. My life must be good. But it's not. If you can't find a suitable mate, your body will increase your testosterone. It will allow you to work harder. Because it's like, well, I'm not having any fucking sex with a hot girl. Why not? Because my life isn't good enough. Work harder. That's the essential. You're keeping that tiger blood until you want to let it out. I'm not saying you can't have sex with women. I have sex with women all the time. It's brilliant. It's really fun. But you shouldn't be having sex with your hand, because you're robbing yourself of that pleasure, that joy of improving your life, so you find it easy to get women, or find a woman that you love and have a decent relationship, which can bring massive stuff to your life. So stop doing it, boys. You have the control of your hand. If you can't control your hands, you have a serious problem. You need to go to a doctor, because these should be controlled by your brain. Stop touching yourself down there. If you are spending extended periods of time alone in the house, that's probably your main issue. Because if you're on the internet, porn's going to come up at some point. How many hot MILFs are in your local area when you're searching for things online, or just trying to watch a simple movie? I'm just trying to watch a movie. Oh, hot MILFs in my area. Show me that 100 times. I'm only human. I like hot MILFs. At some point, I'm going to click the video. So boys, stay off the internet. Get yourself outside. Get yourself training. Get yourself working on shit. Network with your boys. That's absolutely essential. Do not stay in your bedroom watching anything on your laptop, because that porn's going to get in there. That Instagram, that girl, that hot girl, you've got to stop doing that. You're putting out your godly fire. You need to keep that fire burning, and that is going to massively increase your testosterone and your motivation. And finally, video games and weed. Video games are fun. There's no doubt about it. But you are playing the wrong game. There is a real life game that you could be playing every single day, which is leveling up as a man, achieving the life that you want, building a network of brothers, traveling the world, banging hot chicks, making lots of money. That is possible for any single one of you. Guaranteed. I was just a normal guy, and now I'm living the life of my dreams. I was just a normal guy, 9 to 5. I was doing all the bad stuff. And you just change it one step at a time. It just takes one step at a time. You keep working and working on it for a lifetime, and you will get there in the end. It's possible for any single one of you. If you are playing video games every day, completing levels, you're getting dopamine for totally the wrong reasons. You're rewarding your body for doing something that is of no consequence. It doesn't help you with anything. So you need to stop doing it. If your life doesn't look how it should look, and you are playing video games at all, stop playing them. Quit them right now, because you need to put more effort into your real life. If you've got to a point where you love your life, you're absolutely having a great time, and you want to play an hour of video games here and there, no problem at all. That's absolutely fine. But if your life doesn't look how it should, you need to quit them straight away. Do it today. And the next thing is weed. A lot of people trying to use weed and as the excuse of, I can smoke some weed, it makes me more creative. I've done extensive market research, boys. I've lived in a stoner's house. I've been a stoner a little bit, not that much, but definitely a little bit, smoking every day with stoners in a weed house. It stinks, for starters. Number two, these people don't go anywhere. They don't do anything. The rare people you see that smoke weed and get things done, they're like the 1 in a million, and you are probably, most likely, not that person. And I genuinely think those people that do smoke weed and are successful would be more successful if they didn't smoke weed. I've done extensive market research on this, boys. Smoking weed will rob you of the fire in your eyes. It will rob you of your motivation, your mood, your testosterone, your sex drive, everything that makes a man a man. If you live in a stoner house, you'll realize fucking nothing happens at all. Everyone watches the same shit on TV every day, playing their video games in their rooms. There's no communication. There's none of the boys getting together to create a business idea. it just ruins it. It absolutely ruins everything about being around a group of guys if you give them a weed. It makes them weak. You want to be that man that fucking has it, that goes for it, that gets stuff done. You don't want to be this weed smoker. It's just, look at the classic stereotype of weed smoker is this stoner, hippie, mumbo-jumbo fella that's just pottering about, just doing absolutely jack shit all day. And that is true. So if you're smoking weed now, you need to let go of that shit. Let go of it big time. Don't even bother having it until your life looks the way you want it to look. Then occasionally you want to smoke a bit of weed, be my guest, do whatever you want. If your life doesn't look the way you want it now and you're smoking weed, you are hiding from something. And you need to sit for a long while with the pain in your life. You need to sit and think, why does your life not look the way you want it to be, rather than masking the pain with weed that makes you happy with doing nothing. So there you go, boys. I wish every single one of you can increase your testosterone and motivation because of that, and start to improve the quality of your life and live a life that you actually look forward to every day compared to one that you are trying to hide from. So that's everything from me, boys. If you're interested in joining our network, 6 and 7 figure entrepreneurs in the Gentleman's Club, the link is down below. It's called the New Elite. If you want to leave those loser friends, the people that are around you, but you don't know who to network with, this is your opportunity. We have guys that have come out here. They've connected with me through the New Elite networking group. They're now in Thailand. I'm showing them how I run my business. I'm showing them how they can turn their business, go on different avenues. They're networking with other guys out in Thailand. They're living the life that they want to live. So boys, it's absolutely possible for any single one of you. Link is down below. It's been a pleasure, and look forward to seeing you soon. See you later, chaps.